A total of 120 Iranian warships have reportedly been destroyed or disabled by the U.S. Navy since February 28. Despite deploying 2 carrier strike groups, 8 Aegis destroyers, and nearly $40 billion worth of naval firepower across 2 oceans, one harsh reality remains unchanged: the Strait of Hormuz is still effectively closed. Nearly 95% of commercial shipping has vanished from the region, while around 3,200 vessels, including hundreds of oil tankers, remain stranded across the Gulf. Remarkably, not a single major ship has been sunk or involved in a catastrophic collision, yet global shipping routes remain paralyzed. As the crisis continues, the world economy is estimated to be losing close to $40 billion every week. The question is so simple: why is the answer hidden in the nature of the war zone? Although the Strait of Hormuz is about 21 nautical miles wide at its narrowest point, the actual shipping corridor is only 6 nautical miles wide, 2 miles in and 2 miles out, with a buffer zone in between. This small corridor is the entire war zone, beyond which everything is under Iranian control. Within this limited space is Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Navy. They have more than 1,500 fast small attack boats. These are not large warships but small speedboats made of fiberglass and composites, and most of them weigh less than 15 tons. But their speed is very high, 50 to 70 knots. Even more in some cases. Due to their small size and high speed, they are difficult to detect on radar. Although each one is relatively cheap, each boat can carry an anti-sepsis, which is capable of immobilizing even large ships. Their strategy is very simple but effective. 30 to 50 boats attack from all sides at once, confusing the enemy's sensors and putting the defense system under pressure. As a result, the opponent is in a situation where the cost of each defensive missile is many times higher than the attacking boat. This is where the war becomes a battle of economics rather than technology. An SM-6 interceptor missile costs nearly $3 million, making it an incredibly expensive option for taking down low-cost speedboats. Advanced fighter jets like the F/A-18 Super Hornet are built for speed and air superiority, but in crowded maritime environments they face a major limitation: pilots moving at such high speeds have very little time to visually identify small targets. The Sikorsky MH-60 Seahawk helicopter can engage smaller threats more accurately, yet its limited weapon capacity and operational time make it ineffective against swarms of targets. In this kind of battlefield, aircraft like the Fairchild Republic A-10 Thunderbolt II completely changed the equation. This aircraft is built around a devastating 30mm Gatling cannon capable of firing up to 65 rounds per second. Its massive rate of fire, combined with relatively low operating costs, makes destroying small boats far cheaper and more efficient than launching expensive interceptor missiles. Unlike high-speed fighter jets, the Fairchild Republic A-10 Thunderbolt II operates at slower speeds, and that is actually one of its greatest strengths. The reduced speed gives pilots more time to visually identify targets and react with precision. The aircraft can also remain airborne for extended periods, allowing continuous surveillance and sustained operations over the same combat zone. Its straight-wing design provides exceptional low-speed stability, turning it into an extremely accurate and reliable attack platform. One of the aircraft's greatest strengths is its incredible survivability. With a heavily armored titanium cockpit and a rugged airframe, the Fairchild Republic A-10 Thunderbolt II can continue flying and completing missions even after taking enemy fire. This durability allows it to operate at low altitudes and carry out direct attacks, something many modern fighter jets cannot safely do in such dangerous environments. But this operation was never dependent on a single weapon system. It was the result of coordinated warfare between multiple forces. The A-10 targeted and destroyed fast attack boats from the air, while Boeing AH-64 Apache helicopters engaged close-range threats. At the same time, U.S. Navy destroyers provided protection against larger dangers across the battlefield. Together, this integrated combat strategy completely shifted the momentum of the conflict. The biggest lesson from this battle is simple: the most expensive weapon is not always the most effective one. Real military strategy is about using the right weapon in the right environment. Ultimately, the question remains: who will replace A-10 when he retires? A new generation of drones, advanced attack aircraft, or a completely new technology? The answer is not yet clear. But one thing is certain, the side that wins the war is not the one that uses the most expensive weapon, but the one that can choose the most accurate weapon.